here's how we got back on our cruise ship in Iceland after almost missing our tender. So the situation was, and you can see that in the other video, where the driver was getting conflicting information on when the last tender to our ship was, because our ship was anchored out at sea. He was being told by the port authorities that the last tender was at 4 and that there are other buses still out till 4:15 and past that. And we had a person on board who kept running over to the tender people and verifying the information, and tender people kept saying, no, it's actually 3. So we were 2 hours away, and the earliest we could get there would be 4. Now, our bus driver was insane. Like, he was literally a NASCAR driver. We white-knuckled the whole trip. It was raining. The roads were like this, just like weaving in and out, getting us to the port. So we were texting with the ship officer, who was basically saying, come on guys, like, make sure you make it here. We can't promise that we're gonna wait for you, but if you get here before 4, then it should be okay. So we got to the port at 3:40. The tenders still kept going back and forth and getting passengers on. Like, we weren't the last ones, and they said there were more buses behind us that were still like trying to make it to port. Now, our excursion was not a cruise excursion, it was a private excursion just for our group. So like, it's not like they would hold the ship for our group, but also we had 28 people, so they don't really want to strand 28 people in a rural port of Iceland without like any hotels or anything. The weather was getting really bad. The tender was rocking like crazy. I mean, we're talking, this is Iceland sea. It's not very nice sea. They had trouble actually like docking the tender to the ship. Actually, just now the captain announced that we're skipping yet another port. We were supposed to go to Lerwick Islands in Scotland tomorrow, but the weather is just literally so bad. They're not going to even be able to make it there on time because they have to go slower when the weather is rougher. And we already missed Greenland because the swells were so big the tenders couldn't run. So this has been a very interesting voyage with a lot of like port cancellations and just challenges because of the weather. Everyone was good, everyone was safe, and we weren't even close to the last tender on the ship. 3 p.m. is when they said was the last tender. We arrived, let's say, at 4 p.m. Get this, the tenders kept running until 10 minutes to 6, but we had no way of knowing, so we were a little bit like on the edge of our seat. But everything worked out well, and we weren't even close to the last people to get on the ship.